Hello everyone, I'm MiniFC and this is Blue Line TV, and today I'm bringing you guys another Transfer Daily video. In this Transfer Daily video, I'm going to be talking about Alex Sandro's proposed move to Chelsea in January. I'm going to be talking about Mesut Ozil links. I'm going to be talking about Willian's proposed move to Barcelona. And to end it off, I'm going to be talking about Frankie de Jong of Ajax. Now, getting straight into the video, talking about Mesut Ozil. Sport Builder reporting that Chelsea are in the hunt for Mesut Ozil. Now, we do know that Mesut Ozil is in his final year of his contract, so in January he can sign pre-contract agreements with clubs. Man United are also linked with him, and also Barcelona, as Barcelona still have aspirations to try and sign Coutinho, but they are looking at alternatives in case they can't bring him in. Now, even though Sport Builder are reporting that they're the only ones that have this exclusive information regarding Chelsea winning Ozil, there really isn't much of the story. I was on their website earlier, I checked some recent articles as well. There's nothing really clarifying any potential interest, other than the fact that if Chelsea did go in for Ozil, Ozil could still live in London and he doesn't have to move. Now, I guess I do understand that, but that's not a big reason to really justify why Chelsea are in the hunt. To be fair, Antonio Conte would prefer a number 10 coming to Chelsea, as I have reported in my previous video, so that's going to be in the cards above, so make sure you definitely watch them if you want further information and clarification on what I'm talking about. But Mourinho and Chelsea would prefer someone that's able to play in number 10 positions and also play out wide, as they feel that if you get a player of those dimensions, if Conte does leave and a new manager does come in, that style of player is more likely to suit the new manager's needs. Now, with Ozil coming, of course, Conte would prefer to have that type of number 10 in the team. Conte still prefers 3-4-3. It looks like he only uses the 3-5-2 system when we do play against bigger teams. And Ozil could play in that 3-4-3 quite nicely, especially as he doesn't have too much offensive responsibility compared to playing deeper for Arsenal. Even though I'd rather prefer that we went for Alexis Sanchez, if anything, because I feel that he's not that much older compared to Ozil. He is a much better forward in my opinion, and I feel that his attributes and his type of style would suit Chelsea much more. Can you imagine Sanchez, Hazard and Morata in the front three? That is pretty crazy, and I feel that a player of Sanchez's dimensions will suit Chelsea much more compared to Ozil, as Ozil really supports the play, but with Sanchez, you know, we do play with inside forwards, so they have to contribute with goals as well. Sanchez is going to help you get more points in my opinion compared to Ozil, especially when we already have Eden Hazard, who is able to drop deeper and he does kind of link up the play already. And I feel that Ozil is more like an icing on the cake type of player. We don't necessarily need his attributes, and I feel that if we were to go for anyone from Arsenal, it would have to be Alexis Sanchez. Moving on to the next story, and that is that main man again, Alex Sandro. Now, in my personal opinion, I do think that this will be his last year at Juventus this season, and I expect him to make a move in the summer. But anyway, there are reports coming out, of course, in regards to David Luiz, alleged interest from Real Madrid. I have done a previous video on that if you guys want more information, and it seems that reports are coming out that if Conte loses David Luiz, he wants Alex Sandro as a replacement. I mean, it's obvious that we do need a new left wing back. That's been one position that Conte's been trying to fulfill since he's come here, and I feel that Alex Sandro is that upgrade, that world-class upgrade that will transform the whole of that left-hand sided attack. Now, reports are coming out that if Alex Sandro was to move, that Juventus would go for Felipe Luis from Atletico Madrid. So we haven't really heard of any type of potential replacements for Alex Sandro in these reports, so that could be quite interesting. Felipe Luis might be thinking that moving to Juventus might be the best thing, because that could be the final hurrah in his career. The chances of Atletico Madrid winning a major trophy are very limited now, especially with their form this season so far. They're not the powerhouse that they used to be recently, and he might be thinking going to Juventus is going to give me a massive opportunity of getting a trophy, either domestic or European, especially because he is in his 30s, but players of those dimensions are able to last a bit longer in Serie A, so there could be some more truth to Alex Sandro leaving and Felipe Luis being a replacement for him. Another thing to report to is that Juventus still haven't offered him a new contract at all, and I think that's definitely the stumbling block. I don't expect Sandro to sign a contract. I think that he will decide to leave. There's been reports that he's already regretting maybe staying at Juventus. I've been telling you guys that it's not as if Conte and the Juventus board really get along. So already the Juventus board don't really want to sell Sandro, especially to Chelsea. So that was always going to be a massive stumbling block in regards to bringing him into Chelsea. But I still have faith that we can get this deal done. It just requires some good negotiation skills and obviously paying the money. Moving on to the third story, and that is Willian's proposed move to Barcelona. Now, as I did state earlier in this video, Barcelona want to bring in Philippe Coutinho. Now, it's been rumoured that Liverpool reportedly turned down bids in excess of 100 million plus for Philippe Coutinho, which is ridiculous in my opinion. He's anywhere near worth that amount of money. But Barcelona are looking at alternatives in case they can't bring him in. Now, Willian and Philippe Coutinho share the same agent, so it wouldn't be too hard in regards to bringing him into Barcelona. Starting that conversation would be fairly simple and fairly straightforward. At the same time, Chelsea want to sell either Willian or Pedro, or even possibly both if they can bring in the right replacements. Now, there are strong links to Lucas Moura. It seems like Chelsea would prefer to bring in Moura as he is able to provide those type of abilities where he could collect the ball in the half spaces if needed, and also he's younger, he's quick, and he fits that profile. They're thinking that Willian's approaching his 30s, Pedro's already in his 30s. If Barcelona were going to make a bid for Willian, they could command a lot of money for his services. And that would suit Chelsea because they're only going to offer him a 1-year contract extension anyway. And if they can get a big fee for him, that will suit Chelsea's needs perfectly. Now, Willian did have an interview with a Brazilian magazine called Goal, and in it he did actually clarify that United were having talks with him over the summer. He said that he wanted to stay, but the fact that they were having talks with him really shows you maybe that Willian could possibly leave Chelsea if given the right club to go to. Now, he has stated too as well that when it comes to Conte doesn't necessarily talk to the players outside of who's going to be playing in the first team in training. And Willian is getting quite frustrated, even though he's been very polite and humble, but he's not enjoying the fact that he's not playing as much. Of course, recently with his great form, it looks like Conte will decide to use him a bit more. But in my opinion, I feel that if we were to get good money for Willian, maybe we should sell him. And to end on the final story, and that is Frankie de Jong from Ajax. He's a 20-year-old Dutch player. They signed him from his second division team, and he had a great stand-up performance against Roda JC. He got 3 assists in that game. I did watch the performance, and honestly, even though his assists were impressive, I must say, but if you look at the context of which he was making those passes, he had a lot of freedom, he had the space, no one was really closing him down. Roda were awful, the whole Ajax team had space, so it's kind of like a training ground game. If you give any player of remote ability any type of space, you can expect them to do good things. Is anything to this story really? In my opinion, it's normal for clubs of Chelsea's stature to really scout the market and see who's there. You know, you need to have a great understanding of the market, a great understanding of players available and their skill sets. So it's normal for Chelsea to send scouts for anyone that's had a great performance or is getting a little bit hyped. Do I think he's going to come to Chelsea? No, I don't think so. But again, Chelsea should be looking at players of all capabilities and all possibilities. But anyway, you guys, that's going to end today's Transfer Daily video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please spam that like button. You know what? I want to see if I can break the record. I want to see if I can get more than 500 likes in this video, because 1, it's going to let me know who watches my videos to the end, and 2, if you do enjoy it, it's not going to take you long to press that like button. Another thing too is, if you haven't pressed the bell notification button, please press that and stay notified to all of my videos. And actually, it's my birthday tomorrow, you guys, so it might be hard for me to do a match review for the Newcastle game. I'm looking at all possibilities and capabilities to actually bring the match review. I am going to be in Amsterdam for the weekend though, so it is going to be kind of lit, I'm not going to lie. But don't worry, I'm going to have videos coming out tomorrow and on Sunday as well, so definitely stay tuned. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. I'm the EFC, this is Blue Lines TV, signing out.